Alright, I'm at Dick's. I'm at Dick's here. I'll show you Dick's. Hang on. This is Dick's. Now, Dick's is a classic, drive-in restaurant. No seating inside at all. No inside seating. No inside, actually. I'm not at the rest area. Jeez, we're getting Dick's. Yay, we're going to get a bag of Dick's. Dick's has restrooms, but they're sort of separate. They're around the side. They're kind of around the side of the building. This has been here since like 1954, apparently. Yes, they do serve Dick's here. You're going to see it. You're going to see it, man. You think you're the first to ever make that joke? Can you get a bag of Dick's? Hang on. Let me extricate myself from the Chevy. The bad thing about Dick's is, you can park right in front of the building, as I am doing, but they've never bothered to paint any lines to indicate where the parking spaces is. So every asshole just parks at an angle. So like what should be like 2 spaces ends up being like, one jerk off in a Toyota, taking up 2 spaces by parking at a freaking angle. Why not just park straight in, and save the aggravation? All right, let's see. I'll show you the sign. Okay? Now do you believe me? Now do you believe me that it's Dick's? Okay? See the sign? Just in case you thought I was making this up. I'm not making this up. This is called Dick's. They apparently have another location somewhere, but I don't even know where the other location is. This is just right down the street from Archie McPhee, so it is a cool sign, actually. Dick's, hamburgers, instant service. All right, let's get into the dark here. The light will be a lot better. All right. Hello. Oh, let's see. We want to get 2 cheeseburgers. 2 cheeseburgers, a large fry, big fry, and a large Diet Coke, no ice. Set that down. I have to lean in here.
2 cheeseburgers, 1 fry, and a large Coke.
2 cheeseburgers, 1 fry, and a large Diet Coke. Diet, no ice. Please. Okay. Please swipe. Okay, I'll swipe.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
I'm here.
Wait, sir.
Okay.
Swipe.
Excellent. Very good. Authorizing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, fast is right. Dicks don't mess around, man. No, I just don't like watered down soda, man. And the soda's always cold. It's pressurized. Okay, when you get it out of the tap, so it's cold by nature. So you don't need ice in it. You people criticize everything I do. You criticize everything I do. Of course I want soda with no ice. You like my car? Thanks. Gorsh. It's just a stupid Chevy Cobalt. All right. Here's the problem with Dick's, though. There is a problem. Right, ice is so high class. Let's see, where can I put this? Where can I put this friggin' phone where it'll, stay? Hold on, maybe I can do it like this. What do you mean by play in the back of the car? I don't even know what you mean by that, Heather. Heather, in quotes. You've seen the motorhome. What did you think the car would look like, for Christ's sakes? What did you think? Wouldn't it be out of character for me to have, an unmessy car? Here's the problem with Dick's, okay? Dick's, all the hamburgers come with ketchup and mustard on them. They won't do them without mustard. I don't want mustard on the friggin' things. Yeah, I have. No, I have scoped from the other car, from the Jeep. I've slept in the Jeep about a week or so ago. I slept in the Jeep. Oh, no. No, you cannot order one without mustard. I tried. That's just how you get it. And, like, okay, say you want onions or pickles. Okay? They charge you a nickel. You want pickles, it's a nickel. If you want onions, it's a nickel. You want anything, here's the burger. It's kind of small, but, you know, it's only like $1.70 or something. Right? And it has ketchup and mustard. That's the way you get it. Tough shit if you don't like it. But I don't want mustard on it, but it won't kill me. I don't know if this is dinner or not. I haven't decided yet. That's correct. Dicks only come one way. You know, dicks are just the way you get them. That means it's not food. Of course it's food. I don't want Domino's. Domino's sucks. Yeah. Pretty much that's what, I should have just scraped the thing off and go, here's your fucking mustard. I should be like, I should turn into like a Sopranos character. You fucking Mulanana, you answer no fucking mustard. Let me show you. Where's the Dick's logo? Where is it? I'm not sure this is Diet Coke. I'm probably going to die now. Where's the Dick's? See? And this place has been here since 1954, and it's a goddamn gold mine. I've only been here 3 or 4 times, maybe. Every single time I would come here, it's just like the parking lot's just full of cars. It's incredible. But yeah, you get ketchup and mustard. You're right. Just like Amazon, man. Dick's is in on it. Dick's is in on the Agenda 21. But it's awful good. Even with the stupid mustard on it, it still tastes good. So, yeah. I went to the automated store today. I have to go back and watch the video. I did go to the Amazon Go store, and it accurately charged me for what I bought. It was accurate. It was crazy. Yeah, you can see it. You can watch the replay. I think I've just turned this into a mukbang. Mukbang is Korean for, it's Agenda 30 now? They moved up? Yeah. Yeah, I have to have things. Yeah. My things basically own me. Hello? Hello to all who say hello. I'm at Dick's in Seattle right now. It's just about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a mile from the Archie McPhee store where I was a little while ago. Don't you wish you were me right now? I mean, come on. Don't you wish you were eating some Dick's? Okay. Our French fries are hand-cut from fresh potatoes and cooked in the finest vegetable oil for Dick's unique flavor. See? You want me to gas out the Federal Recreation Area bathroom? And push Agenda 21 back. Isn't Trump part of Agenda 21? Aren't we all part of Agenda 21? Now it's time for the second Dick Burger. You, come on, confess. You all wish you had my life. I ordered 2 cheeseburgers, French fries, and a large Diet Coke, no ice. I'm driving a Chevy Cobalt. These dicks are delicious. Oh, really? Agenda 21 was Soros and Hillary? But weren't you saying before that the Space Needle was part of Agenda 21? Weren't you claiming that the Space Needle, which was built in 1962, it just kind of looked like a McDonald's burger, but... Get out of here. Vegetables? Were you high? Were you on illegal intoxicating substances? Vegetables. The monorail was part of Agenda 21? Well, the monorail takes you to the Space Needle. I could be a pig in a luau. I should be like on a stick rotating over an open flame with an apple in my mouth. And tiny homes. Tiny homes are part of Agenda 21? I laugh every time I read these articles in the paper talking about tiny houses. The new trend, the latest trend, I always think, yeah, the latest trend is called poverty. They're trying to make us sound like this is fantastic, lifestyle choice, to live in a small house. When have Americans ever done anything small? When have we ever been grotesque in our choices? But I see this on TV. People are opting. No, there's no white sauce, no. People are opting to live in smaller homes. My wife doesn't want to be on camera. My wife? Well, a couple of reasons. She has no interest in being on camera. She also, that's always been the American motto. Bigger is better, right? But all of a sudden people are getting these little tiny fucking houses that are built inside shipping containers, and they're like, the latest trend. It's like, no, it's not a fucking trend. It's called people can't afford a normal house. Stop with this bullshit. That's a fashion trend. Cut it out. Sometimes the news irritates me. People are opting to eat food out of dumpsters. No, they're fucking poor. Opting to do anything. And the goddamn tiny houses are expensive as shit, too, for the size you're getting. Good luck finding a cave like in a city. Like you work at Amazon in Seattle. Where are you going to find a cave within commuting distance? I live in the woods. Oh, my wife's at home. My wife stayed home. She doesn't really like traveling as much as I do. And also, we have a feral cat colony that she takes care of. She feeds them. So, she kind of stays home for that. And I always feel like I'm giving my wife and sister-in-law a vacation when I go away. But my wife's shaving her head or shaking her head. She might be. I'm sure she. Do I ever see any gangsters like where I live? Let's see. Agenda 21 is people giving up cars and everything, public transportation. Oh, is that it? That's how the monorail figures into it? You understand the monorail in Seattle only has 2 stops. It's not a practical form of transportation. Yeah, my wife does sometimes watch live feeds, yes. Sometimes she does. She's not on here right now, but sometimes she does. I'm sure she does shake her head at times. Because God knows she tells me about it after I get off. She tells me everything I did wrong and every stupid thing I said and how I should have done things. Which is never the way I did do them, according to her. The sad part is, see, here's the thing that gets me, okay? Like, nobody likes to be, like after I get off, yes, and she tells me how I did it all wrong. Heather is uniquely obsessed with my, right, the monorail goes nowhere. Have you really been? Oh, thank you. You stuck my, oh, excellent. Thank you for doing that. You put my business cards in the box. That's great. So God knows when people will find them, but they'll find them at some point, right? And they'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? All I wanted was like, a treasure, man. I wanted a treasure map. And so I got some card about some douchebag who sleeps on Periscope. whatever the fuck that is. I got a whole bunch of new cards coming too. I had to update the links on them. So I got they want a utopia where everybody lives in Kleenex boxes. That actually sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, yes, the monorail was built for the 1962 World's Fair, as was the Space Needle. The World's Fair was in Seattle that year. And the park that the Space Needle is in is right in the middle of the city. Not in the super downtown area, but it's in the city limits. So they built the monorail to take you from the downtowny part, and it only goes like a mile. There's only 2 stops back and forth. That's all it does. So it's not at all useful for commuting. It's kind of useless for commuting. And they just never tore it down. Unlike most, cities when they have a World's Fair, they tear all this shit down. They left a bunch of the buildings up, and they left the Space Needle up, and they left up the monorail. So you get on in downtown, and they charge you like $3 or something, and you go like a mile. And then there you are. You're at the Space Needle, and that's it. And you have to get off and, go wander around what used to be the World's Fair. Yeah, it's an attraction, basically. Oh, is it I was looking at it from downtown. You can see it. I've only ridden in Uber once. I rode it in Uber when I was in Los Angeles, and I wasn't paying for it. I flew to L.A. to be in a documentary about Andy Kaufman, which is yet to come out. It was 4 years ago, I think, and it's yet to be released. And it's called Kaufman Lives. And I went to lunch with the guys who were making the movie, and then they were going on to do something else. So he called me an Uber, and I hopped in, and that got me back to where I was staying in Hollywood. So that's the only time I've ever been in one. But it was okay as far as that goes. But I mean, that's part of everything to get. Why do they call it a Space Needle? Because it looks like a Space Needle. It's you got to remember it was the '60s, okay? '62 was we were in the middle of the space race. Kennedy was president. And Kennedy had announced that by the end of the decade, we were going to go to the moon and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard. He made this speech. So we were in this whole kind of, Jetsons mindset of, futuristic shit. Everything was futuristic. Yeah, we're at Dick's. Uh-huh. I'll prove it to you. See? Dick's. That is so weird, right? The car floating around in outer space. It looks like a UFO. Yeah, the Space Needle looks like a UFO on a stick. But it's just from that whole era. It's just from the era of space exploration. So that's what we were doing back then. We had optimism. We were thinking ahead. We weren't scraping along wondering how the fuck we were going to, eat and, pay our rent and shit. We were going to the moon. And we're going to do the other things. Not because they're easy, but because they are hard. Right, and I shouldn't say hard at Dick's. Yes. They should have a hard and a soft burger. If they had any sense of humor. Can I have the flaccid burger with cheese? And, why don't you throw in some of those hard fries, too? Throw those in there. Throw some hard fries in the bag. Yeah, Andy Warhol, yeah. Well, Art Deco was the 30s. Art Deco was longer. This was mid-century, the mid-century thing. I don't know. Dixie Barbecue. I don't know. No, they do not sell tacos at Dick's. They sell, let's see, what the hell do they sell? Hang on, let me look. They sell hamburgers. They sell milkshakes. It's a very, very limited menu. It's like McDonald's used to be once upon a time, and I think they have ice cream. And that's pretty much it. They've got, several different kinds of, French fries and burgers. Got a couple of different kinds of burgers. You can get burgers with a bunch of crap on them, which I never want. I never want any crap on my burgers. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. It was the end of an era. It was really cool. No, they don't have hot dogs. Nope. You get burgers, or you get nothing. Or you hit the bricks, bitch. Because this is Dick's. And we go hard. We do things our way at Dick's. It's just how they are. It's just a quick... What time is it? It is 5:53 p.m. 5:53 p.m. I'm going to head back to the house now, I think. It's kind of you'd think they would sell... Yeah, Weeders. Yes, they should sell Weeders, shouldn't they? Footlongs. Footlongs, baby. 4 hours. Yikes. They don't appear to have a special sauce. No, they don't appear to. Although, if it, maybe it's a secret sauce, in which case you're not supposed to know about it, right? Right? I mean, am I right? Am I right? Chicago style footlongs, baby. Hold on, let me switch cameras here and show you. Here's the action at Dick's. Look at all those dick lovers lined up. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. They're coming from all over. It's a Dick's lovers paradise. They're lined up at multiple windows. They got a whole bunch of windows. When it's really rolling here, they got them all open. And there's no inside seating, no nothing. Just a kitchen in there. That's all there is. You go up and you order it, and they hand you the bag, and you get in your car and eat it. Just window service. That's it. Kind of like the man. You're right. You can't find love, but I'll take Dick's if that's what I can get. Yep. So I just, so it's the 12-year-old boy in me that makes me want to come here. Some macadamias in a pouch. Chicks dig Dick's. That would be a great ad. Come on. That would be just a hi to you, NJ. Life. What exit? What exit, man? You're in Jersey? What exit? Look at this, though. I mean, look at this, though. Look at this shit. People just keep showing up, man. You just wait like 2 minutes and it's like a whole bunch of people. And this will turn over and there'll be more. This is how you run a fucking business. You strip it down, right? So it's as simple as possible. Walk up, place your order, they hand you the food, and you hit the bricks. No fucking around, no gigantic menu that you have to stand there and read for 5 minutes. This is hit it and quit it, man. We ain't playing no games here at Dick's. Call that guy with a guy just, I do bring out the 12-year-old in all of us, don't I? I really do. I'm such a yutz. But this is Dick. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off here in a second. And we're going to drive back to home base. I'll take a nap. Then I'll figure out what I'm going to do later. See, now the skies are blue. Sure. See? Now it's lovely. I didn't go to the Space Needle today because it was raining. It was drizzling. And it was totally overcast. It was totally... Yeah, it's only famous in Seattle. They have another location somewhere, and I don't even know where that is. I've never been to the other location. This is the original. This has been here since 1954. Gonna bring home a bag of Dick's for the wife. I just go here for the juvenile joke, really. It's the only reason to come here. But I'm gonna go home and take a nap is what I'm gonna do. And then when I wake up, I'll figure out what the rest of my life entails here. If it's nice tomorrow, I'll go to the Space Needle tomorrow. I just didn't want to waste the visit to the Space Needle because they charge. It's like $20 to go up in the Space Needle, man. Should I broadcast my nap? I can. Maybe you'll see the cat walking around in the background or something. I can. I'll figure it out when I get home. All right, let me get home and figure out what I'm going to do. All right, I'm going to stop now. Listen, this today was an action-packed day. Right? What did I do today? I went to the Amazon Go store, the Ugly Music Museum. Oh, yeah, it's not a music museum anymore, dude. The museum is exit 36. Okay, so you're down a ways. Today was kind of awesome. I went to the Amazon Go store where they don't have any red cash registers. You just take stuff, and I stole a plastic banana. That's from the domes. They have these giant geodesic domes that are next to the Amazon Go store. I stole a plastic banana, and then I was on the run. I was on the run through the streets of Seattle. The police were chasing me. Watch the video. You just have to watch the video to see how it all played out. And then just when I got to my car at the underground garage, the signal cut out. It was like the best timing ever. It was such a great cliffhanger. And it was all just improvised. See, that's when I'm at my best. When, shit just happens and I just have to, play along. I just have to play along as events unfold and I don't have anything planned because I suck at planning. I'm not an organized person. So things just happen and I just have to, react, That's when it's over the teeth, past the gums. Look out, stomach, here Dick's comes. So it was really pretty funny. I was legitimately lost because, I parked, right, like a block and a half away from the Amazon Go store, which was fine, but I'm not super familiar with Seattle. So the GPS, the Waze app, was directing me the way you would have to drive, because of one-way streets. So I walked way out of my way. I probably walked like 8 blocks to go a block and a half because it was thinking in terms of one-way streets. So you'll probably get more like today. Today was kind of fun. So I finally find the Amazon Go store. Now I'm totally disoriented as to where the parking garage is. But I go to the domes right next door, the big Amazon domes, and I'm in there, and there's this pile of plastic bananas on top of a plinth. Why, I do not know. But I took a plastic banana. And then I was afraid of, getting chased down by the Amazon robot police. And there was, cop cars going by me and shit. It was really funny. So it was all completely just improvised on the spot based on what was happening around me. It was a lot of fun. I love doing shit like that app. No, I have not figured out the walking GPS. Jesus Christ, follow me back. Holy shit. I gotta view your fucking profile, then I gotta follow it, then I gotta get out of this goddamn thing. People always go, follow me, follow me, follow me. You're assuming my fingers aren't 8 times the size of the buttons I have to press, and therefore that I don't press all kinds of wrong shit. Every time I try to do something like that, I did follow you, by the way, but every time I try to do shit like this, I end up pushing things I don't want to push, and I get dumped offline and stuff. It's a gigantic pain in the ass. That's right, stop annoying me, god damn it. I came here to eat dicks, not to be annoyed. Can't a man eat dicks in peace? Jesus Christ. All right. That's right, the bananas, they'd tempt her into committing a crime. That's true. Yes. So I was escaping. I was a fugitive from justice as I was trying to find my, oh man, look at this. Look at this line. Look what's happened to this line since I was on the line. Look at this. It's tripled. Okay, those are multiple windows. And each of the windows has 3 or 4 people at them. This place is a fucking gold mine. They really did this place right, man. They were smart. You're right, it is dinner time. It's 6:01. You're right, it's 6:01 p.m. I used to have a talk show. Yeah, I sure did. I was a morning drive radio douchebag back in the day. And then after that, I did a talk show. I did an afternoon talk show in Allentown, Pennsylvania. So yes, I have been a radio talk show. Yeah, that's right. It's like Costco hot dog lines. Yeah. Yes, I was Uncle Bob. That's correct, man. It's stupid enough for a disc jockey. That name is really stupid, and it's really, really stupid when you're trying to do a presumably adult talk show. Now you sound like a kiddie show TV host. Andy was married, but that was Andy was never married. Andy had a daughter, but I am in touch with his girlfriend, Lynn Margulies. Yes, Lynn lives about an hour down the road from me. From Kirkland? I don't know. I don't actually know how far I am from Kirkland. I'm not sure. Lynn and I, yeah, we're friends, Lynn and I. I am in touch with her on Facebook and by email, and I have her home phone number and stuff. She lives near Newport, Oregon. And Newport's a little bit of a tourist trap. Newport has an aquarium, and it also has a Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. So I said to Lynn, have you ever been to the Ripley's? And she said, no. And I said, you got to go. And she goes, yeah, I want to. And I said, okay, well, let's go. Let's go to the Ripley's. But apparently Lynn pretty much, as she puts it, cocoons all winter. She works from home. So she just, and I said, okay, so when spring comes, we got to go to Ripley's. So she said she definitely wants to do it. So one of these days I'm going to contact her and just, the Unknown Comic, Andy Kaufman. No, the Unknown Comic was a guy named Murray Langston. He was, Murray Langston, where are you? You're at a place called Dick's in Seattle, Fritz. Hold on. I'll show it to you. This is Dick's. It's a classic drive-up hamburger place. That's true. They renamed Hot 99 to Q100. Wasn't Hot 99 before? No, it wasn't Hot 99 before it was there. Wasn't it Hot 99 later? Ripley's did write an article about me. That's correct. I'm on the Ripley's, Ripley's.com. Ripley's Believe It or Not website, where I'm described as an astounding human being. Go figure, which is crazy. So, yeah, this place is cool. This is cool. So, I want to go with Lynn to the Ripley's Believe It or Not. I warned her it's really cheesy, and she goes, oh, that's even better. So she definitely wants to do it. So, yeah, we are friends, and we are in touch, and now that it's spring, I'm going to have to get back to her and say, come on, you got to come out of the house. You got to come out of the house. I'll meet you down there. We'll go to, yeah, I will. What I think they should do is, since I only live up the road, Can I send you a Bitcoin for 600,000? Sure. You only need like one Bitcoin for that, right? Payphones take Bitcoin right now. Yeah, I do. I want to get her out in the sunlight, But I understand, it can be really depressing. Do I sound like I have lots of energy for an old fart? Or am I just manic? I love In-N-Out Burger. In-N-Out Burger is fantastic. If there was an In-N-Out Burger where I lived, I'd be in there all the time. I love them. But I'm going to get off here in a second. But anyway, yes, Lynn Margulies. Oh, the Tony Basil song parody. Okay. You know about that, huh, Rick? Rick works at a radio station that's in the building that the radio station I worked at used to be in. Same building, up on top of a hill next to the antenna. I never met Andy's daughter. I've seen pictures of her, but I never met her. Yeah, okay, what he's referring to there, Radio Rick. This is a crazy story. When I started working at this radio station, I was brought in to be like the market killer. I was supposed to just upset everything in the radio market, and I pretty much did, right? I know you didn't say old fart, I did, but, that's accurate at this point. So, because I'm closer to 70 than I am to 60. Jeff Frank, well, say hi back to Jeff. Yeah, I know Jeff. Jeff Frank was a station manager, yeah. The whole long crazy thing. There was a guy, Mickey. What was Mickey's last name? Radio Rick. Remind me. This guy had been in the market for years and years, right? And what happened at a different station? And I knew him. And they took him off of Morning Drive. They panicked. They thought the ratings were not going to come out good. They took him off of Mickey Haggerty, correct. And they moved him to like midday or something, right? And I did a thing that no one in their fucking right mind in radio would ever do. I was kind of pissed at the general manager, Mickey's boss, right? This guy had badmouthed me to some car dealers. He said I was an asshole and shit. And I had worked for him. I had worked like part-time for him. And we never, I got along with him fine. He barely knew I existed, but we got along okay. So he started trashing me. I heard back from these cars. So I thought, you know what? Fuck this guy. I am going to make him wish he was never born. So they moved Mickey Haggerty out of Morning Drive, which is the prestige supposed spot in radio. The ratings come out, and Mickey did fucking great. So obviously it was a real asshole move to move him, right? So what I did, which nobody would ever fucking do in radio, was we took, the song Ricky. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine, that whole thing by Tony Basil. We put new lyrics to it. And I talked about how great Mickey Haggerty was. This guy's my competition, right? He works at a different station. I did it just to piss off the general manager of that station who had badmouthed me. I recorded a song talking about a competitor and what a good guy he was. Yeah, it was Mickey. You're right. It was Mickey. So you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I'll bet. Yes, it was Mickey. You're right. So we recorded it. We made it all about this guy who worked at a different fucking radio station. I mean, this is like, you don't do this in radio. You never praise somebody at the competition. But I did it just to make his boss. Now, Haggerty thought it was fucking hilarious, right? I'm on this other station talking endlessly about what a gigantic mistake it was to take him out of Morning Drive and how they should be embarrassed and shit. Because he couldn't really say this shit to his boss, right? So I'm saying it for him. And also, the station where he worked, they used to have this thing where they would pick a name out of the hat every day, and they would record a thing like, I don't know, like today is John Smith Day. So if you see John Smith, tell him to have a nice day, right? Every day will be a new person, right? So I had the guy with the best voice at the station I work at record one that had the name, I don't remember the name of the fucking general manager anymore, but it was his name. My boss was cool about it. Jim Shea was fine about it. He thought it was fucking hilarious. We were there to be we were there to upturn the market. That was our function, was to turn everything on its ear. So he was like, he just laughed at it. He thought it was funny. But I mean, you don't fucking, like, Ford does not take out ads telling you how great Chevrolet is. That's basically what I was doing, right? And it's insane. So meanwhile, Mickey Haggerty thinks this is, he called me and he says, I am laughing my ass off. He goes, that's so fucking funny, that you're on your stage, like, talking about me and shit. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck your boss, man. He's a douche. Fuck that clown. So we did the thing with his bosses. I don't remember the boss's name, but it was like, today is so-and-so's so-and-so day. So if you see him, tell him to have a nice day. Like, really fucking sarcastic, I heard he actually hid in his office. He went in his office and locked the door because he didn't want to deal with, But, I mean, it's great. You don't fucking ever do that. And I just thought it was a great way to piss the guy off. So it's like, okay, you fuck with me? No. When they say, fuck me? No. Fuck you. We had nothing to lose. My boss had just taken this place over, the station, and we were there to make as much noise as we could. Yeah. So that's what I was doing. I was making as much fucking noise as I possibly could. I called up Bobby Gunther Walsh. He was the morning guy at WAEB, another station. No, I don't think they ever did. No, they never put Mickey back on the morning drive. They should have. They should have, But, of course, now that I'm drawing attention to it, right, they don't want to capitulate and give in. And it was nothing against the guy they had replaced them with. Oh, thank you. Bobby Gunther Walsh is still working at WAEB, where I ended up working later in afternoon drive. My wife reminded me of this. I've never told you this. My last day on WAEB, I got canned because they were replacing me with Larry King. Larry King wanted to do 3 to 6 in the afternoon. He wanted to come on after Limbaugh. And after 6 months, Larry King decided that was it. He was going to retire from radio. So I got fucked for really no reason. But the last day I was there, the mayor of Allentown declared a fucking day in my honor. I used to have the certificate and everything. It was Uncle Bob Day in Allentown, Pennsylvania, man. It was a day in my goddamn honor proclaimed. That's pretty fucking cool, right? So but when I was working at Q100, I called Bobby up on the air one time. Bobby was on the air, and I called him up on the air, and I really upset him. He was like, Randy, I'm on WAEB, and you're listening to WAEB right now. And it's like he's just kind of going wacky. That would have been 84. That was the first year I started there, 1984. I was just there to fucking turn everything on its ear. That was my purpose in life. So I proceeded to do as much as I could. I ate a small sack of dicks. I ate a small bag of dicks here. I'm still at Dick's. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. This is Dick's. Here they are harvesting the meat for the burgers. This guy right here with the blue jacket. He is harvesting the dicks to turn them into burgers. Somebody should have brought me back. Yeah, the place has been sold like 8 times since I worked there. When I worked, there was only the second owner in the history of the station, but since then it's literally been sold like 7 or 8 times. Harvesting the meat dicks, right there. That's the, every day at 6 o'clock, it's harvest time. I like the remote ones too. I gotta do more of these. This is kind of fun. Watch the one when I went to the Amazon Go store. It's pretty funny. It's a couple back at this point. I guess about 2 back. When I escaped from the biodome, Amazon's biodome, where we'll all live in about 20 years. We're all going to live in climate-controlled domes owned by Amazon. I should have a gig somewhere, but, I'm old now, right? It would still be fun, but nobody's going to hire me. And I'm too much of a loose cannon, to be honest. I'm a screw, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. I will do some more shit around home when I get back, now that I've tested the water. I'm not like a lot of guys on radio, like, oh, he's crazy. That guy's crazy. He'll do anything. It's all planned out in advance. They know exactly what the fuck they're going to do. You know what I mean? I live in Oregon, but right now I'm in Washington. That's right. I'm a fugitive. Yes, I am a fugitive from the law. Go back a couple of scopes and watch when I'm in the domed city of Amazon. I'm just, I don't know if I'm a radical. I have a lot of imagination, and I'm no fucking good at planning stuff. I suck planning things out. I can't plan shit out. I can't think ahead. I just dive into things. Like I just dive into the deep end of the pool and try to figure it out. So I should get a podcast going somehow. I just make shit up as I go, and bosses are not happy with that, in today's corporatized world. Oh, God, yeah, I was always testing shit to see what I could do in radio. And mostly things would just occur to me on the spur of the moment, and I would just do them. And some of them were kind of irresponsible, and I shouldn't have done them in retrospect, like making legitimate, no delay, no 7-second delay, live prank calls to people in other countries around the world. I've done that, and I probably, I shouldn't have done it. Let's just be honest, I should not have done that. I may have been risking a fine from the FCC on that shit. And I wouldn't have to pay the fine, the station would. But I did it, and I got away with it. I never got in trouble. I did a lot of shit that I probably just shouldn't. Wasn't good radio practice. Let's just put it that way. And it used to piss me off because I would think, like, I'm sure people are laughing at this, I would think, but they don't realize that they're really hearing it exactly the way it happened. It wasn't pre-recorded. It wasn't planned. I just dove in and did it. And I think if they knew that, they'd be way more impressed that I just made this up as I was doing, like before. You go back and you watch the one, I better leave, okay, oh shit, the KGB is on me? Why is the KGB after me? They should like me. Yeah, right, exactly, right. If they paid a fine, they might. We did get sued once, and I didn't get fired. If you got a big fine, they might. Yeah, most people would probably get canned if they got a fine. She sits in the passenger seat. I don't usually have all this crap. See, all the stuff is just on the seat because of the trip I took today. Yes, I did. I counted the number of times John Cougar Mellencamp said small town. Oh, man, you know my life better than I do. Putin wants his banana back. Well, who doesn't? So wait a minute. So basically this whole day has had a gay theme, hasn't it? I stole a banana, and I just ate dinner at Dick's. I just had a bag of Dick's, right? So is this like Freudian? I didn't shower yet. I will when I get home. So is this like a Freudian thing on my part? That I stole the plastic banana and then I ate at Dick's? I don't know. Am I unconsciously trying to say something? Am I coming out of the closet? Is that what this deal is? Oh, me? I am? Oh, shit. That's going to be a surprise to my wife. I was thinking about a shower scope. That would be creepy, though. I don't think that they would go for that. They have a nice, my son and daughter-in-law have a very nice shower enclosure with the curved glass door kind of a deal. You know? Am I gay? No, I'm not gay. I'm not anti-gay. I don't really care what adults do. Consenting adults, I couldn't care less what they do. I do smell like gasoline, though. That's true. I gassed up. For those of you who missed it, I explained earlier, I gassed up the car at a Shell station, right? And and then a homeless lady came up to me while I was pumping the gas, and she asked me for some money. So I was fumbling around trying to get my wallet out while I was pumping the gas, okay? So I overfilled it. Some spilled out. So like my sneaker, like my right sneaker, and I think like my pants leg smell like gasoline. So I went from there to McDonald's. I went to have lunch at McDonald's. I was sitting next to a guy who was doing work on a great big laptop. Yeah, I think absolutely they would take it down if I did a shower scope. Yeah. I'm sitting next to this guy, and the lady from McDonald's came over and said, how's everything going, sir? And he says, well, it's kind of a weird smell. He goes, I don't know, it's not like natural gas. I'm not sure what it is. And I said, oh, I think that's me. I explained how I had got some gas spilled on me. And he went like, oh, okay. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, well, maybe that's not what he's smelling. So without even thinking, I said to the guy, I held up my hand and I said, smell my hand. And the guy kind of like, what? But he kind of did, and he goes, yeah, that's it. And I went like, oh, okay, well, sorry. So, like, the fuck is wrong with me? The guy's eating his lunch and trying to do work on his laptop, and I'm like, dude, like, smell my hand. Is that the odor? And he's like, yep, that's it. And I went like, okay. So when I left, I said, listen, I'm really sorry for subjecting you to the gas odor. And he's like, oh, I think I'll live. And I said, yeah, but, still. Yeah, right. So so this is today. Okay, here's today. First, I have a guy smell my finger, basically. Okay, I can't even believe I did that. I was trying to, determine if what he was smelling was coming from me, which it was. Okay? Then, I go to the Amazon domed city there in the middle of Seattle, and there's a pile of plastic bananas for some strange reason on top of a plinth. So I took one of the plastic bananas, and I snuck out. And then I was kind of acting like the fugitive, like I was being chased, and a cop car actually screamed past me with the siren and the lights on. Yeah, because I was trying to find where I'd parked the car. So it was really funny. I was just improvising it all. And I'm hiding from the cops, and I'm being like I'm doing the close-up shot, like I'm all terrified that I'm going to get tracked down by the police, right? So that was pretty funny, right? Because of the banana, and now I just had dinner at Dick's. I just ate, as they say in Seattle, a bag of dicks. So there's very much some kind of a bizarre, some kind of a weird-ass unconscious theme happening here today. Sell your dicks? That's right. If you have to be sold, then you're probably not really into them. I don't like Mexican food. I don't like foreign food. I'm a weirdo. Get this through your fucking heads, okay? I'm a hoarder, okay? I'm wacky in a lot of ways, and I don't eat vegetables. And Mexican food, lots of vegetables in there. I don't eat that. I should franchise. Right, come to Dick's. Everybody wants Dick's. I have a very meat-based diet, and I don't have colon cancer for some reason. Go figure. But look at this. Now look at this shit. Look at this. Again, remember I showed you the line like a few minutes ago? Look. Right? This is an entirely different line. This is an entirely different... Well, my car's cluttered at the moment, yes. The front seat is cluttered because I brought a bunch of stuff with me up here. I eat potatoes, yes, but potatoes get a pass. Potatoes get a pass. They're starch. And they don't smell or taste vegetably. My parents couldn't get me to eat vegetables when I was a kid, so my parents just gave up trying. So therefore, I have continued to live my existence without vegetables. Dick's last resort. No, I didn't bring the SUV. No, they wanted to keep that at home. They wanted to keep the Jeep at home, just in case they have to evacuate in case there's like a tsunami. And I'm not kidding. We're always under the threat of maybe having a tsunami. Yeah, ketchup does. It's tomatoes. That's true. So does tomato sauce on pizza. But that's different. That's different. I would not eat like a tomato. But I will eat ketchup. So I do get whatever that crap is that's in ketchup, whatever tomatoes have. I gotta go home. I gotta take a nap. It's coming up on nap time. All right, I'm going. I'll be back later.